You alright, madam?
Don't do that.
Sorry. But short of kicking your leg, I'm not sure how else to make myself known.
Maybe hum loudly as you're approaching. That might work. What do I know?
It'll
It's
take
been
a while
very
before...
quiet around this. It's been a little quiet around this part of the general area. I say a little quiet. At least
Yes.
2 rabbits have been here.
Yes, not including myself, I assume.
No.
I don't know where the fuck Jack is.
That's the big arms, right?
Yes.
Right. I was about to ask you where he's been.
I'd like to know that myself. All I can garner from the rest of the freehorns is...
Here.
All I could garner from the rest of the freehorns is just simply that Jack helped them out. Almost fucking captured. At least in my case, the rest of us were. But apparently Jack seemed to have done something, and... well, most of the Scaramouches seem to have been let go. Obviously, I caught a stray.
Any clue what's going on?
I don't really know. I don't have all the pieces of the picture.
Neither do the rest of the rabbits, it seems.
Nor does Silas.
I should have asked this before, but who are you?
I'm Jonah. Well, for lack of a better term, the actual patriarch of the Freehorn family.
Oh, you're the one who's dating Silas.
Oh, yes.
Jack says a lot.
I figured he does. He does. Wish he'd be fucking saying something to me right now.
You and me both.
For fuck's sake. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's going to burst if anything flows through that. Okay.
I'm assuming you're just trying to tune up this truck out of your own initiative?
Yeah, been trying to just make something out of this, something that works.
Right.
That's one of the reasons why I came here in the first place. Only just to improve my general mechanical skill. And Jack took a little bit of an interest in at least helping me with that.
I see. He's gotten himself a little protege and then seems to vanish on me. I don't understand it. I know what those arms do to his own psyche.
Well, if it helps anything, we went on a scrap run like 2 days ago.
That explains the extra stuff in storage. Including a fucking APC. Corpo MP APC.
There was at least like 3 of them around the area, and a crashed bird too. I scavenged quite a few good parts out of it.
After all, I did see you achieve obtain what appeared to be a propeller system, motor. What was it? Some kind of VTOL system?
Generally, most of the fuel lines, fuel canisters, at least one of the big rotors, all of the fins that could actually fit vertically inside of the thing. small radio system from inside and general smaller electronic parts that I can't quite determine what they are yet.
Something for me to take a look at once my leg's better. Apologies that this is my appearance the first we meet. A crutch and goes across my fucking chest.
Oh, I'm not bothered by it at all. I understand that, like, you're having troubles currently.
I don't know. No point in... no harm in trying again, at least. Where are you? What happened? What? Oh, are you fucking serious? It didn't send the first time. That explains things. Just sent it twice. Oh. Madam?
Okay. Hold on, I'm having trouble. There we go. This kind of needs some replacing, as always.
Vehicles like this aren't built for the sands, unfortunately. They're built for proper roadage. And areas like this.
Which is why I'm opting to replace both the actual wheel and the tires. Maybe give the axles a tune-up.
Make them more sand resistant and such.
Aye.
After all, this is in bad shape. This isn't even a client's, this is one of ours.
Well, with the right touch and, well, a lot of time, parts, sweat, blood, maybe tears, they'll come together and be functional.
Hopefully not blood. We don't exactly have the capacity to give tetanus shots.
Well, it's bound to happen at some point with most of us being metal, and I'm working on a lot of internal parts.
Well, since you're actively working here of your own volition, what's your name?
Oh, Raelynn. My friends call me Lynn.
Jonah. Nice to meet you, at least. At least knowing that Jack is at least doing something right.
Hey. Oh, and in other news, some of the more faultier computers are slightly less faulty now.
That's good. I know mine is the most kept in good condition anyway, but that's because I myself have a habit of double checking things.
Do you need a hand at all?
I have a crutch already, I'm fine. Silas at least was the one that dug a fucking bullet out of my leg.
You took a bullet to the leg?
Whatever fucking came for me and the rest of my family. Shot to detain. And so I didn't catch any bullets in my torso. I just kept running. Until I could get to Silas.
Oh, I may not be a medical professional, but that looks like I'll hold up at the very least.
Yes, he'll be fine. He did that well.
I say I'm no medical professional. My regular job is a nurse. I don't even do that much. Oh,
well, I mean, nurses are the equipment gatherers, right? Like, bring me the scalpel type of thing. Well, a doctor's looking over a patient or something.
And also doing generally slightly smaller things, like someone's got a relatively small but only a relatively small cut that needs treating for whatever reason. Like, let's say it was from a venomous source, it was a rusty razor or something, then I can handle that just fine. Oh, and administering vaccines. That's another thing.
Yes, yes. You know, I know what those arms do to Jack's psyche. I'm pretty sure he didn't pick you out for your fat ass alone.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It's meant to be one. Apologies if it didn't come across it as such. I'm just on edge, understandably.
I'm well aware of that. Most of the damn rabbits around are pretty on edge.
Yes. They're happy to be home.
Two immediately rushed to me for questions, and I was just...
A, why you're here,
I didn't know.
B, why I spotted one room to have what appeared to be a magical ward over it.
Well, the magical ward thing, I think that was... What was that?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
It was one of Jack's other friends, I believe. The
Oh.
What was it? God. That was it.
Okay. Right.
I don't quite remember why they're here, but probably a good reason. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Probably seeking asylum. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully they're not here for long.
Oh.
That's one of the other's rooms it's taken over. While we still have a room that he can use, it's still inevitably annoying.
Well, anyway, you were going on about Jack's arms, weren't you?
Yes.
And why he possibly picked me out, other than... Anyway.
He certainly didn't pick you up for sex appeal. Even if you have plenty.
Life, thank you.
So does Silas, mind you.
Well, okay. Between you and me, I agree. I've never seen him in person, but I can understand why you're dating him.
Yes. Get any thoughts of polyamory out of your head, I think. Not sure he's inclined to share. But yes.
But don't worry, I won't try and butt in on any of your stuff. Unless you actively want me to.
Yeah.
Which you probably won't.
We'll probably keep to ourselves as much as you keep to Jack. Now, regarding his arms, I definitely know that when we first installed them, we noted a marked decrease in, well, libido, we'll call it. For lack of a better term, he's lost the same drive that, usually powers a lot of rabbits.
Oh, he did. I didn't remember him say. I remember him saying something about. Well, not exactly the arms being a part of it. I think he just mentioned the Ozaro Ace.
Yes, which is a fucking anomaly when it comes to lagomorphs. You know this. There's a reason the term breed like rabbit is a fucking thing.
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. One of my co-workers is also a laggy like the rest of you. So, there's a reason he doesn't come in on work days in December.
Yes, that's why I'm hoping we could sort this out before it turns into December.
Yep, loose circuits. God fucking damn it. Okay.
Lack of maintenance, frankly. We've been away from it for a good couple of weeks. Thank you for helping trying to maintain it.
I try my best.
I'm assuming you've already...
You go on.
I'm assuming you've already been put into the database so the turrets recognize you.
well, I wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't.
Fair enough, but, considering that you could be in here because Jack directly placed a portaled you into this place as opposed to walking normally, I wouldn't be surprised.
One thing actually, I just remembered. You said your computer is the more maintained one, right?
Usually the more maintained one, yes.
I found a spare, completely empty hard drive, so you have more storage in that thing now.
Sweet. That's useful. I better keep that a secret from Azazel. Yes, this is usually where I tend to
one
work.
that plays
anyway.
RuneScape. I think I remember Jack mentioning that.
Yes, and fucking Fortnite. There's a reason I'm the one that in charge of the fucking main... I'm the one mainly in charge of finances in this family.
Hey.
Ah, yes.
Huh. Well, you should find most of the things here are, well, mostly up to snuff. A little dusty, that's on me. I forgot to dust things off. But aside from dust and, generally older external equipment, internals are a little better, more storage.
I see. Ah, you are already in the database. Right. Well, always best to be sure with these things.
Boss, I promise you, I did not look into anything here. All I did was put in the drive and format it.
This is mainly the database, frankly. So I swear to fucking God, you better not have... You're meaning the spare drive, right?
What?
You're meaning you formatted the spare drive, correct?
Yes, I formatted the spare drive.
Don't scare me like that.
So I wouldn't format something that's probably already been formatted at least twice.
Yes, well, we had to rebuild the database a good couple of times. Especially after last Halloween.
Oh well.
Still occasionally get nightmares about it.
Well, if I find any, extra good parts around, I'll probably see about bringing them around.
Sounds like you have a good eye for these things.
Yeah, well, my engineering capabilities still need a bit of work on, but in terms of computers, I might as well be a tech expert. Not really, I just kind of do things until they work, and lo and behold, it works.
Yes, perhaps a cat's eye would be more effective at picking out what pieces of scrap are properly usable.
For the most part. Depends on what I'm looking at, usually.
Usually. And evidently you picked out several fine pieces of equipment and mechanical parts. Who knows, maybe we may be able to build a bird ourselves.
Well, likely not, considering that Jack said he's gonna use the plating from maybe two of the fins to upgrade his arms.
Right. Probably said Azazel wouldn't keep saying that they're copper. Or one of the others, actually. They usually egged her on with it.
Well, at the very least, there's definitely still gotta be a few fins, so we can probably make a collider or something. Most things are in here.
Right.
Maybe a jetpack. No.
He's already got the anti-grav engine. Maybe for me, but I'm just the accountant of the family. I'm not exactly a fighter. I'm the one that's ultimately the leader of the sponsorship.
I didn't notice that, but one thing to always keep in mind, no matter if you want to get into combat or not, is just
It's always best to be sure.
Something prepared.
After all, I'm not sure if I still have my Mossberg around here. Let me check the assumption where I did leave it.
Pretty sure it should be in one of these. I remember seeing one when I was looking for parts to use.
Help me latch this open. I realize the hinge is on this side. It's actually openable from this side.
Fuck!
There it is. Mossberg 500, scale down to my size. Well, at least to more comfortably. As well as to comfortably fit in my hands, anyway. Sold to me by a delightful eldritch abomination by the name of Cupcake.
That's gonna be in the list of my, top 5 most wildest sentences ever heard.
And entirely true. Silas has met him at this point. He bought a double-barrel shotgun from him, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
He's one of the staff at a pawn shop. Metaverse is a strange place.
It's strange, but also pretty cool, for the most part.
Yes, I've learned to at least take things in stride.
Well, one thing that seems to be... Yeah, go on.
Fuck, it's him. Sorry about all this. Did what I could. He even still types in his fucking accent. We'll still show to Jones's event.
Oh, whatever he's gotten himself into, he's trying to sort it out, which is more respectful at the very least.
At the very least, I know how he feels about us. I'm going to be blunt. In a scenario where it's my life or his, he will choose to have his life be taken over mine. That goes for any of us. Wouldn't be surprised with those arms he's seeing himself as more of a protector of the family. I can only imagine.
Well, considering the general size of the arms, that's understandable. He views himself as a shield in some capacity.
Can't help but notice he gave a complete non-answer to my fucking questions. We need to talk. How soon can you be back here? As soon as I can. As soon as I'm free.
I'm just going to assume that he means free of the
Whatever he's doing.
Jones person thing.
I suppose. About Azazel. Yes, but fucking where is she? They promised they wouldn't harm her. They?
Who's they?
You can't say. But I'm trying to free myself of their grasp. And I'll be able to try and make an escape the moment Azazel is free. Take the time to bolster defenses, just in case. Right. Alright.
Well, there's my new mechanical assignment, I suppose.
Well, at least it's an answer. Thank you. Fucking hell.
Bit of a silly idea I just had. If he can't say who, can he write who while saying something else?
That's a good point. New idea.
You may wonder you may wonder where the hell am I pulling this from? I saw it on a show once, and I don't know if it works.
It's already starting to feel like one of those spy movies, or double agent movies or something. Where it turns triple agent at the end, hopefully. Idea from Raelynn. Write down what you mean while saying something else to get your proper points across. Good idea. They don't know what's properly on this PDA, at least as far as I know. The voice they gave me is separate. Right. Come home as soon as you're able. We have words. Aye, aye. Fine. Fuck.
At least we got something to do.
We got something to do, even if it's to prepare for the worst scenario. At least I know Azazel will be okay. Hopefully. Unless he's only saying that just to make sure my blood pressure doesn't fucking spike.
I doubt he would just straight up lie like that to his own sibling.
No. Not like this, anyway. Little white lies of who took the fucking... who took the fucking steak from the fridge. That he'll absolutely lie about.
It's like that is a joking lie, not serious in any capacity. This would be a serious lie, and we don't appreciate those, presumably. I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything feels like it's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. So, let's...
I'm just trying to figure something out so I don't have a fucking heart attack. At this point, I feel like I'm just more at risk of that these days, although that might just be the stress getting to me. I doubt I'm actually in risk of a heart failure anyway.
Well, I highly doubt it. Unless you're like an ancient fossil of a rabbit.
No, I'm 20 fucking 4.
Then no risk of a heart attack.
It's like I'm 23 for fuck's sake, actually.
Well, I know we've only met now and today in possibly the weirdest circumstance, I suppose, but if you ever need to talk, I'm right here.
I just need some proper rest. If at least with you I could talk about Silas, actually.
Speaking of which, is he around, considering you're here as well?
He escorted me here, or rather I at least got us here, but after we came to the front door we went separate ways. He said he had business he
Okay.
needed to attend to.
Well, knowing what he makes and his general specialty, he can probably help with the bolstering defenses idea.
Yes, I'll need to contact him about it.
And also need to tell the rest of your fellow rabbits.
Yes. They should be somewhere in the in the what we're calling the living room of sorts. I at least came here just so I could double check
this one,
everything
right?
at this point. Yes, let's go. And scene.